Okay. I should finally be live. Okay. All right, there we go. Hello. Taking so long to bloody get it. Ah, that's still hot. Just have some water instead. Oh, God. Joins. See if I can put something on Instagram about you being live. See if there's anyone on Instagram who's in. Yeah, everyone in. So by 10 past 9, oh, by 10 past 10, sorry. This will be reaching at 10 past 11. Should be a public event, I'm pretty sure it is.
Threat has been detected.
It's been saying that for the past like hour. Main mute computer. Okay. Just waiting to see if anyone's here who wants to jump in and start chatting. Let's just see. pretty sure I told everyone that there was a live stream today. Okay, so is there anyone here who wants to talk? Because at the moment I'm in the video. Anyone here? Hey, Bluey Madness, thanks for joining. I'm sorry the live stream has taken a very long time to finally get. Oh, I'm so glad you could be here, man. I'm good. I'm good, Madness. How are you? I actually surprisingly like that film. A lot better than I thought. Quite a few. I didn't bring all of them in. I only really brought one. I'm planning to actually start doing my collection pickups for the end of each month again. I miss doing those. It kept everyone up to date, and it's also nice because then when I want to backtrack when these movies, I can just check what month. So I'm planning to do a video soon on what I picked up over the past 2 to 3 months that I haven't shown in a video. I actually did a video of ones that I picked up and received in the mail since I moved here. I mustn't have, so I'm hoping to gather all the movies that I haven't shown and all the ones that I've shown in the unboxings, and then just do a whole video based on those. Your voice is breaking up a bit. Video is a tad like. I'm so sorry. For some reason, this computer I'm using isn't that great for live streams, but it's the only one I've got at the moment. But I will show. I will show like the one that I got recently picked up. Yeah, I'll show that now. You're the only one in the chat at the moment. Stir of Echoes. I picked this up for 99p at Cash Converters. I didn't even know this existed on Blu-ray. It's my favorite Kevin Bacon movie. And I was talking to Alice about this like 2 days before I found it in there. And all I saw was this 99p sticker on the spine. And all I saw was like the F and then Echoes. And I was like, no. And I picked it up and Alex. Oh man, really? Cash Converters did some like really good deals. Okay, they do steal a bit of money off you, but they have some great deals. I have CX, HMV, and supermarkets. CX and HMV is good for like new and stuff, just because they're new in the best condition. CX is good for some pre-owned movies, but Cash Converters have stopped giving a crap on Blu-rays and DVDs, where you can get DVDs for like 20p, Blu-rays for £1 or £2. Yeah, I managed to also pick up a 3D copy of Everest for £1.50. I know I used to have Everest before, but I sold it ages ago. I recently just got it back. I liked Everest, but only 2D. Kind of a weird thing, Everest. It's a much better movie in 2D. I will agree that the 3D, it doesn't necessarily add that much to the movie. But when I recently checked out the 3D of Everest on the new TV, even though there was some minor ghosting, it did look a lot more interesting. Only own 2D, but I got Age of Extinction 3D for £1. Yeah, see, there we go. And as bad as Age of Extinction can be as a movie, the 3D for the last 2 Transformers movies is freaking amazing. So for £1 for a great 3D experience, you can't go wrong with that. Haven't seen 3D. Haven't seen 3D. And I just watched Dark 3D and loved the 3D. Yeah, Dark of the Moon has some really weird twists with its 3D though. For scenes that there shouldn't be any 3D, they kind of flatten it down. So you're not just going, oh, that's a pretty in-depth shot of a building. It's like there's some 3D in certain shots, but they only really put the effort into the 3D when it is based on the Transformers and the action, which is I kind of appreciate that. It means that you're not distracted 3D throughout the whole movie. It's only used on the certain pieces. On the other hand, Everest 3D is actually a worthwhile watch. It doesn't add much to the movie, but as an experience, they have added a lot more depth, and you can even see the 3D rivets in Mount Everest, which is pretty nice. Dark of the Moon, had some interesting 3D moments. Are we excited for the new Bumblebee movie coming out? I am. About time. World Cup predictions. I watched it. I'm not a big football guy. I know everyone's saying they want France to win. France will win 3-1. Okay. I was going to get Tomb Raider, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really have the money for Tomb Raider at the moment, but if I get the money, I will gladly pick it up. I'm more saving towards the 3D version of Pacific Rim Uprising. Pacific Rim Uprising is more of the thing I'm looking forward to. Steelbook from HMV Pacific Rim? Unfortunately, no. Shape of Water is the only steelbook I feel myself happy for pre-ordering. Pacific Rim Uprising, in order to save me half, I may just keep the 3D version to match my first. Although the steelbook does look cool. Oh, don't worry, Sasha, you ain't late. It's okay. I'd say you just made it in time. Yes, it's Sasha's birthday today. Or was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? I thought it was today. Oh, sorry, Sasha. Okay, Sasha, no worries. Oh, me. Hi LJ, Black Panther's 3D Blu-ray worth a buy? Yeah, it actually is. 3D's got, well, if there's not as many IMAX scenes as many, but other movies with IMAX. But 3D's definitely worth. Madness have to go now. Sorry, speaker. Okay, Madness. Well, thank you for joining. Meant a lot for you to be here. There are as much full screen scenes, if not more than scenes. I was surprised by how much. No. But what I mean is, compared to other IMAX shot movies like Age of Extinction or The Last Night, their frame rate changing was a lot more frequent than in Black Panther, whereas Black Panther used a nice subtle amount, which actually fitted more with the tone of the movie. So even though there was still quite a lot, there wasn't as many switches between compared to other IMAX 3D movies. Now that's what I mean by there wasn't as many. But this is still a great 3D movie. Hang on a second. Bear with me. Sorry, I had to jump off for a second, just helping Alice sort out some stuff. Okay, I'm back. Entire sequences were in full frame with Transformers. It was just individual shots, more of Black Panther's full frame for that reason. Okay. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to explain is you don't really get to see that many IMAX effects because your projector keeps it all at one rate. On a TV, Black Panther took its time with certain scenes to do the black bars, then to full extinction. It was doing this every 5 to 10 minutes. So there was this constant frame shift and it wasn't ending. Black Panther is quite a long period, black bars, then another quite long period, full frame. Then it was very subtle along the movie, whereas Age of Extinction was distracting because it was just there was no constant scene. It was just I'll record a video on the movie just to show you exactly what I mean, because no one ever seems to understand this, so I can show them. Hello. Thanks for joining. But that's what I mean about the shifting in the movie. I'm not saying specifically that Black Panther had not as many IMAX moments. I just mean that the shifting was more subtle compared to Age of Extinction. I finished my tea, so now I'm on some more water. I always feel so sad when I finish a cup of tea. It makes me really depressed. I don't mind making another one. Just wish I could have an instant refill cup. Yeah. I know I've got an Australian release of Moana 3D where it's just a 3D disc, but I've recently come across a Moana 3D and 2D disc, so I'm now selling on eBay my 3D standalone disc. Because I love 3D, but sometimes like Alice isn't a big fan of 3D, so she likes to watch stuff in 2D. And yeah. Well, Sophie has, I can't comment on that. What up, Miss Summer? Thanks for joining. Sophie, I can't comment on that because I have no information about Bonstar. I've not heard from him in a while. I hope he's okay. Oh, okay. I haven't checked out Jay's video or stream at the moment, so like I said, I have no idea what's happening with Donstar. There's some DVD box coming soon. Okay, Nassar. That sounds pretty cool. Hey, Teresa. Thanks for joining. Oh, hang on. Am I back? Am I back? Let me see if I'm back. Oh, damn it. Yo, am I back? Okay, so I'm back. You can all see me, yes? Some of this computer's just going on the fritz. It won't work properly. It's hanging up the Hangout. It's leaving YouTube open. And now I'm reading my comments from my phone because I can't read the comments on the computer because otherwise this closes down. Okay. But can you all hear me and can you all see me? Like, am I now finally back? You can sod off for a start. Get lost. Okay, Miss Sung, I see you say you're still here. Teresa, you said you are back. I just want to make sure I'm definitely back. Hear you and see you. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Bloody. This is driving me up the wall. I'm sitting there going like, pain in my back. Okay, so I'm gonna rest my phone on the side so I can see your comments. Oh, it's good to be back. All right, so what is happening to everybody? Well, not two, but like, what's happening? Oh, it was Jurassic Park. All three is fun. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park. I like Jurassic Park, the first movie in 3D, though I think is one of the best conversion 3Ds I've seen. Quite proud to own it, actually. It's up there with Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz in 3D is something I never thought I'd see in my life. You get to see the flying monkeys and shit in 3D. It's the heat. Oh God, you're so right. It's too freaking hot. It's like someone has stuck me in an oven. I wouldn't even mind, but everyone comes up to me and asks me if I'm Irish because I'm really pale, but I had a ginger beard, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're quite far away from Ireland." That's how I'm not Irish. From London, you get. Well, it's either because I'm pale with ginger beard, or it's the fact that they saw me eating some potatoes and just assumed I was Irish. I have got Irish blood in me. I'm part Irish. Just yeah, still no excuse for being me. And things that burn. I don't get to have a tan. I'm not allowed one. Like I go out in the sun and I look like a fish stick. I'm just like half side red, half side white. I look like one of those barber poles that used to be outside the hairdresser. White red swirls. Oh god. I was expecting some trolls today. They haven't made an appearance yet. If the stream don't pick up in about 8 minutes, like if there's just like a small few people talking, then we can all head to someone else's video, someone else's stream or something, just carry on that in a conversation over there. Because if there's not going to be much to stream about, then I might as well like not finish it off for the next half hour. I could sit somewhere more comfortable than on a wooden chair in my kitchen. Just watched Black Panther 3D, phenomenal. Mr. Motown 313. Oh, yes, it is. Black Panther 3D is amazing. It's definitely up there with some of the greatest 3D Blu-rays to exist. It's definitely up there with Marvel's greatest 3D Blu-rays they've produced so far. But it's not just that. I really love the story behind Black Panther. Compared to most other comic book or Marvel movies in general, this one specifically focuses on tradition, and the tradition of the Black Panther is amazing. I haven't actually managed to do a full in-depth review on this yet, and I feel angry. Black Panther deserves a 3D Blu-ray review, and I haven't done one. I really should. I really should do one. Got to get Thor Ragnarok next. Oh, Thor Ragnarok is definitely in the top 5 best 3D Blu-rays to exist. Yeah, no, you will not be disappointed. So, sorry, I drink a lot of water. Oh, I need it. Yeah. See, I still think Marvel made a really big mistake when it came to Age of Ultron 3D, because they released Avengers or Avengers Assemble in 3D in full frame, and we got one of the best 3D Marvel Blu-rays to exist that was released so far. Because out of that time, we only had Captain America: First Avenger and Thor that was released in 3D, and the 3D for those were not that great. Then they put up Avengers Assemble, and we got one of Marvel's greatest 3D Blu-rays to exist. Then they went to Avengers Age of Ultron, and they weakened the tone of the 3D to that Blu-ray, and we missed so much potential on that release. It was still okay, but when you go full frame for the first Avengers and then skimp out and go letterbox for the second, didn't even appreciate it to give it a bit more extra depth by adding IMAX to it, just completely letterbox. I felt a little bit betrayed. Although then they produced stuff like Ant-Man and Civil War. I get Avengers, Infinity War, and Deadpool 2. I love Deadpool 2. I will admit I'm slightly disappointed by Infinity War. Not because it wasn't a great movie. I feel a little bit, just a tad bit, let down, because I know this is obviously one of the first times. This is one of the first parts of the second Infinity War. So they tried to cram all the heroes into one first showing to get the story going. But that's what made it seem a bit sucky. If you're going to do a 2-parted movie, don't try and cram it all into the first movie. You know? Mr. Curry, I'll definitely get that Black Panther 3D. But should. Definitely should. It's I will be honest, the first 5 to 10 minutes, it's a little like it's set at night time, and because the Black Panther is a completely black suit and it's the forest, all the trees, the scene is quite dark and dull. But after that first 5-10 minutes, when they start hitting into Wakanda and they explore everywhere else, the suit, even the pattern in the suit is 3D. You can see everything in detail. It's like you're standing in the screen with the actors or with the characters even. And you could literally put one of them suits on yourself. Well, if you haven't got my form, I don't think they've built a Black Panther like 6XL size. Oh my God, man, I'd be looking like the Cheshire Cat for Marvel movies. But you get my point. The 3D is that good that, you know, you could just, it genuinely feels like you are in the movie. You're not just watching it, you're feeling it. And that's what I love about 3D. Iron Man 3 was okay. Iron Man 3 was a reasonable movie. It wasn't as bad as Iron Man 2's ending, I will admit, but Iron Man 3 still had its faults. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm the only one who feels let down by the first 5. Well, not the first 5, but I feel let down by 5 of Marvel's most important 3D Blu-rays, because I don't see much 3D in any of them apart from I see a little bit in one, which is Captain America: First Avenger and Winter Soldier. I only see a little bit of 3D in those, but the rest of it's kind of flat. Both 4 3D Blu-rays suck. Iron Man 3 3D Blu-ray sucked. There was no interesting depth or pop-out moments within all those movies that made me want to keep those movies. I think they look all much better on Blu-ray as standard movies. If you're going to put out a 3D Blu-ray, if you're going to spend extra money to make a movie in 3D, you've got to give those viewers what they are paying for. 50% in depth, 50% pop out, but 100% the entertainment and realistic feel. I think I should be like a 3D politician. Yeah, get James Cameron on my side, the 3D legend. T2 in 3D, one of the best conversions to exist. Well, I would. It's in lines with Jurassic Park, actually. Oh. By the way, for anyone who's new here, which I'm glad to see some new people. Anyone new, if you're wondering why I'm drinking so much water, I don't drink fizzy drinks. It's very occasionally that I do. I don't like sugary fizzy drinks. They hurt me. So I drink a shit ton of water. Only still. I don't drink fizzy. I drink still water, but it has to be flavored because plain water also hurts me. I'm very fussy. I also saw Hugo 3D. Oh, dude, you're amazing. Yes, Hugo 3D is in there, my top 10, I think. I'm pretty sure. If not, it just missed the running. But Hugo is, exactly what I just mentioned a minute ago. There is 50% of each of the two best qualities of 3D pop out in depth, and it mixes them so well. And I think this is the thing I love about 3D Blu-rays, and I'm pretty sure anyone who watches them or owns them can agree. We enjoy the movie as a standalone movie. But when you sit there and you watch something like Hugo in 3D, and then you try and go to watch it in 2D, you feel like something is completely missing. Is that just me? I cannot watch certain movies in 2D when I've seen their 3D counterparts, which have looked so much better. I can't do it. I feel like I'm missing something. Thank you. Yes. I think it was the first time I really noticed like I couldn't watch something in 2D after seeing it in 3D was actually quite recently. My nephew wanted to watch Pacific Rim, the first one, and was meant to watch it in 3D, but it got quite late and we were both quite tired, but he still wanted to see the movie. And I thought, okay. So just stuck the 2D one in, and I was like, oh no, like this looks so weird without the really cool 3D viewing. Hey Kubrick, thanks for joining. Like Pacific Rim, got to it. Good to watch 3D. Yes! Yes! Pacific Rim. There we go. And Avatar. Okay, I still say my favorite is 3D Blu-ray is Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time. That's my favorite. Because I can't even explain it. I think I've talked about that movie so much in 3D. Yeah, I think that's just so far. Out of all 3D Blu-rays I own, for some reason, Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D was just the best I've seen. T2's 3D was bad in cinema, in my opinion. Is Blu-ray version good? The thing about the cinema version is because it was on a giant projector, you had to watch it in a certain angle because there was some ghosting. And the problem with the ghosting in cinema is you're not really Am I back? The internet is playing up so much tonight. I do apologize, but I'm still here. I'm only on for another 14 minutes anyway. I'm just trying to push it to those last 14 bloody minutes. I'm hoping next month's live stream is not this bad. I'm hoping I can just. Hopefully by then I'll have a really good computer and I can live stream properly. Oh God. But as I was saying, Abyss and Aliens 3D, James Cameron's talking about doing, and I'm looking forward to those. I think they will be his two best, finest 3D releases. Okay. Is this working? I'm making sure my internet's working now. Okay, let's see if I'm working. Yeah, okay, that's good. It's working. Here we go. Okay, back. Hit that like button. Thank you. Teresa. Yeah, okay, that's good. It's working. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, see, you can hear it now. It's working again. See you, hear you. Good. Thank you. Okay. There you go. Yeah. So I was just saying that like James Cameron is the legend of 3D. Aliens and Abyss, can't wait for. Oh, I drank too much water. I'm joking. You can never drink. Well, technically, you can drink too much water. See, it's so scary. I was talking to my doctors about this, and I said, I don't drink fizzy drinks anymore. And they were like, oh, that's good. I was like, yeah, I drink quite a bit of water. Like, how much water? And I said, oh, I drink about 2 to 3 2-liter bottles a day of flavored water. And they're like, yeah, you can't do that either. You'll drown yourself. And I was like, no, you can't drown yourself drinking water. They're like, yeah, you can. There is a maximum of how much water your body can intake before it starts choking on itself. And I was like, shit, I can't win. It's either I'm doing right or I'm doing wrong, you know? Oh, God. Finished speaking with Jay, I'm back. Okay, great. There we go. See, everyone's here now, which is good. It's nice. Yeah, I've had some really good, interesting conversations with, I will tell you their names, Mr. Motown 313 and Mert. I'm not going to pronounce your last name, Mert. I will probably butcher it. I've probably butchered your first name, and I'm sorry. Yeah, but having some interesting conversations with them. Teresa's been here. Kubrick said hello. Madness, you're back. Sasha, you're back. I heard that also. Oh, there we go. See, you heard it. Like, I was sitting there just like, no. I'm trying to do something good for myself. Don't tell me it's worse. Gosh, makes me laugh. But yeah, I'm thinking of just doing a video. I said to Madness at the beginning of the stream, I'm thinking of doing a what I've picked up since moving here kind of video. Months ago, I was going to do a what I got recently and in the mail video, and I didn't upload it. I'm turning into the blowfish from Finding Dory. It's just what movie are you looking forward to most till the end of this year? Well, unfortunately, okay, that doesn't actually count because I have seen it, so it doesn't count. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Pacific Rim Uprising. This is one that I haven't seen yet, and I'm hoping it's just as good as the first, but from what I've been told and from what I've heard, it's not. Can't win for losing. Yes, it's true. Oh God, I don't know because I've seen Deadpool 2 and I loved it. I've seen Infinity War and I wasn't that keen on it. Tomb Raider does look good. I will give it credit. Uprising is so far in the lead. Venom, wrong actually. Yes, Venom. I want to see Venom movie. I know I've received a lot of criteria recently, just not bothered doing videos. Yeah, lots happened though. Like with everything that's going on at the moment in everyone's lives, it just unfortunately uploading is one of those things that's very minimally on the mind. It's why I haven't done many videos over the past few months. I've done a few, but not as many as I'd like. Just because so much is happening, so much has happened and probably will happen. But I'm looking forward to doing a few more videos every so often. Like I'm gonna record a Black Panther 3D movie Blu-ray review. I think it just deserves 20 minutes of my time to get my full opinions out on that movie. It's earned that right. It makes me sad that Tom Hardy's gone mainstream. I thought he was better than that. I don't know though. I mean, in the end, acting is just like any other job. Yeah, you start off being like secondary actors or just like, not really being the lead. But in the end, when you get the big roles in big companies, in the end, you got to earn that money. I mean, everyone needs it. Everyone needs money to live. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. But it happens to all actors, it happens to everybody. At some point, you'll just become too famous. Yeah, he's very sought after. He's one of UK's most wanted actors, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, he hasn't let us down, not that I'm aware of. And I think he looks really cool in Venom. I think he's going to do a good job. It's all money, same as football players. I would like to see him play Bond. I would too, but I think he'd be a bit too serious. Just saw Skyscraper in 3D, was decent fun. 3D was nice in some scenes. I have not seen that. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm not a big Dwayne The Rock Johnson fan, but I will check him out. Tom Hardy's best performance was Bronson, in my opinion. I can agree. Even Bronson was impressed. Tom Hardy is like the only actor I know who can build such a high extent of muscle in such a short period of time and then go back to looking suave in like 2 months. I don't know what's happened, but somehow my Ain't Got Time to Bleed channel is not called. Oh, it is not called Sexy Monkey 2. My Ain't Got Time to Bleed channel is not called Sexy Monkey 2. I am so confused by that sentence. Oh, shoot. I don't know what's happened, but somehow my Ain't Got now called. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. You may have to check that out, mate, because sometimes that's I don't know, that's just not a good sign. There's only 5 minutes left of streaming, I'm afraid. So yeah, let's do this. Madness. Prime Day coming up soon. You may get 3D titles cheap. Oh, hell yeah, I am. I'm looking. I'm looking for all the ones that I need right now. Well, not necessarily need, but would really like. Eliminate. I don't know why, but I just heard like Madness's voice in my head doing the X-Files thing. It's so damn hot. Got the windows open in here and everything. Hoping to get my hands on a copy of Doctor Strange. Oh, Mr. Motown, Doctor Strange 3D is just... Imagine watching Inception in 3D, but with magic. The 3D is amazing. Now, I know you've probably seen Doctor Strange, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to see Inception in 3D, this is the closest we're going to get. There's the laugh. Yes, Madness. Dwayne Johnston is some way not to watch his stuff. They don't deserve the title film. Can kind of agree. I still need Doctor Strange. However, I've seen the 3D disc twice. It's so good. The 3D is quite amazing. So I'm not a big IMAX fan, but I did do my top 10 favorite IMAX. Oh no, my top 8. Sorry, favorite IMAX. Doctor Strange was so dark, it was unwatchable to me. Oh, I thought you fixed that problem, Sasha. Didn't someone tell you how to change your settings on your projector? And you said it was fine afterwards. In 3D, I mean. Oh, I thought you fixed that problem. Although, I remember watching Doctor Strange in cinemas, and we've got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to say this story and then clear out what's left of the comments in the stream. Yeah, I was watching Doctor Strange, and it's the scene where when he's in the car on the way to that like charity event. What would he like to be the surgeon of? And there goes in there. Right. You have 5 extra minutes. If this happens within those 5 minutes, I'm just closing the stream. So I apologize to everyone. I'm going to finish this story, reread everyone's last final comments, and then the stream is ending. Right, so Doctor Strange in the cinema. He's in the car. He's reading all the information about the patient with the certain things that need done. And then the car goes boom. If you know what I mean, like that, like it hits another car, and you hear the loud bang, and it scared the crap out of me. Why is this not working? Oh, let's see if it's working. Is it working? Hello. Hello. Are you working, Mr. Internet? Hmm? Hello. Okay, yeah, so it's back, but it's extremely delayed. Oh my god. By the way, when you get to this bit of this video, I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, and I've just watched it from the beginning when I just came back and went, okay, haha, I finished my story. So yeah, you guys got a while. You got a while till you get to this bit.